Hello everybody and welcome to another week of On the Edge. And you can see we've changed spots. Not at the normal desk. We're on location, so to speak, because it's championship week on the Edge and we have some special programming for you. Let's go ahead and talk baseball first, though, because we do have a handful of games to offer you on the diamond. And of course, I gotta say, it's a good week for you to look for some games if you're a High Point fan, because it's a full slate of Panthers action. Wednesday, the 15th, Virginia Tech at High Point. That's a 6 o'clock start. And then a 3-game set, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for Coastal Carolina at High Point. Chanticleers at Panthers. The games are at 6 o'clock Friday, 6 o'clock Saturday, and 1 o'clock on Sunday. And just because there couldn't be enough High Point Panther action this week, we got one more for you as well, Wake Forest. So two ACC opponents, I'll be able to say it, coming into High Point, as well as one big conference series. So 5 games in all featuring the High Point Panthers, and that's actually the full baseball slate this week, 5 games. But the big story, not just the baseball, but the championships. And this is a big week for that. I'm recording this at Winthrop University as we prepare for the men's and women's tennis championships of the Big South for 2009. And we'll be streaming that action from the Memorial Courts here in Rock Hill for you. And that's coming to you Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the 16th, 17th, and 18th. And the same goes for our men's and women's outdoor track and field championships coming to you from Radford University. The one thing I'll advise you going into the track and field championship, there'll be plenty of events shown. However, it is a split venue, and because of the separation, they won't be able to show you the throwing events. So know that going in. But it's a great deal for the tennis or for the track. They're $4.95 for each day of the 3-day competition, or $7.95 gets you all 3 days. And the beauty of the tennis is it'll be double streamed. One stream of the men's and one of the women's, and if you order the tennis, you get both included. So you'll be able to flip between the men's and women's actions and see the tennis championships from Winthrop University. So that's the tale for this week. 5 baseball games, 2 championships covering 3 full days of action, 3 streams from 2 locations. My goodness, we're just overflowing here on the Edge. And with that, we'll remind you, if you want to get the Edge, you'd say you don't already have your packages all set up. You can order by the game, by the sport, by the season, by the full year. The annual subscription gets you a calendar year's worth of hundreds of events from across the Big South. And of course, we also offer it by the championship, this week being a perfect example of that. A few things to remind you of before we go. If you have any questions about the streaming, any technical problems, you can give our folks at the help desk a call at 877-967-3267, or you can email them with Jump TV, our web and streaming host, fan support at JumpTVINC, that's JumpTVInc.com. And if you have any questions about the Big South, the Edge, our websites, our various locations, you can also email me, Mark B., at BigSouth.org. And I mentioned the various places you can watch us. That's one more thing to remind you of before I go. And that's our main site at BigSouthSports.com. We're on YouTube/BigSouthSports. We are on Facebook. Be a fan of our page. We are on Twitter. You can follow us and get updates with the Twitter and BigSouthShout.blogspot.com, our conference blog. All these places, all over the internet, just for you to keep track of the Big South and the Big South Edge. And with that, I will say farewell for this week, and we will see you again next week. Thank you so much for checking us out. Remember to find all the championships and all the championship information on BigSouthSports.com.